Third grade Module 3, Exploring Literary Classics. In this module, students explore the value of literary classics through a case study of Peter Pan. They will rewrite scenes, share their opinions, and get creative, all while building strong reading and writing skills. Grab your pixie dust and let's dive in. How do writers capture a reader's imagination? What can we learn from reading literary classics? Students will learn that authors use dialogue, description, and carefully chosen words to show how a character feels and help readers imagine themselves in the story. They will also learn literary classics are told in different ways over time, reflecting changes since their creation, and readers form varying opinions about them, supporting their views with evidence from the text. In this module, students explore the value of reading literary classics through a case study of Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. In Unit 1, they begin reading the novel while also studying an informational text about the author and historical context. As they read, students make connections between the text and the informational background, considering how each chapter builds on the previous one. In the second half of the unit, they analyze character traits and compare their perspectives to those of the characters. In Unit 2, students write a book review, sharing whether they would recommend Peter Pan to a friend and participate in a discussion about their opinions. In Unit 3, they revise a scene from the story, incorporating reasons they may not recommend it, and creating a presentation to explain their revisions. The performance task culminates with students reading their revised scenes aloud and discussing their changes with an audience. In the first unit, students read a retold version of Peter Pan to explore how historical context influences the content of literary classics and to analyze how writers develop characters and engage readers. They start by reading an informational text about author J.M. Barrie and the Society of Great Britain during the time the original novel was written. Students then examine how the events in each chapter build on one another and analyze how the illustrations in the first 4 chapters contribute to the text's meaning. After reading each chapter, they make connections between the historical context and the story's content. For the mid-unit assessment, students read a new chapter and answer comprehension questions. In the second half, they analyze character traits, motivations, and points of view through close reading, independent study, and discussion. For the end-of-unit assessment, students read another chapter, answer questions, and complete a table analyzing character traits and motivations. In the second unit, students continue reading routines from Unit 1 to finish Peter Pan and read Peter Pan and Kensington Gardens to compare and contrast the two stories. After finishing Peter Pan, they recount and analyze the story to identify its central message. For the mid-unit assessment, students closely read the final chapter of Kensington Gardens to compare it with Peter Pan and analyze its central message. In the second half, students write a book review of Peter Pan, stating their opinion and reasons for recommending it. For the end-of-unit assessment, they revise their reviews for clarity and participate in a text-based discussion, sharing and listening to opinions. In the final unit of this module, students revise a scene from Peter Pan and prepare a presentation to explain their revisions. They start by analyzing a model scene from Peter Pan and Kensington Gardens, and then select a scene from Peter Pan to revise, using feedback from Unit 2. Students map out the original scene, revise key parts without changing the outcome, and focus on improving the dialogue, description, and word choice. For the mid-unit assessment, they revise a new scene using a narrative planning graphic organizer, seen on the left side of the screen. In the second half, students prepare and practice a presentation, refining their fluency by reading new excerpts aloud. For the performance task, they present their revised scenes to an audience. Here are some ways to continue the learning at home and reinforce what we're working on in class. Have your child retell the story of Peter Pan and discuss the characters, setting, and plot with them. Create drawings and art together based on scenes from Peter Pan. Have your child draw and tell you about one of their favorite parts. Watch films based on the story of Peter Pan and have discussions about everyone's opinions and how they compare to the book. read other literary classics together, and compare them to Peter Pan. Here are some recommendations the next time you're at the public library. Charlotte's Web by E.B. White, James and the Giant Peach by Roald Dahl, Mary Poppins by P.L. Travers, The Phantom Tollbooth by Norton Juster, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum, Anne of Green Gables by L. M. Montgomery. We're excited to explore Peter Pan's adventures with your child in this module. We know how important it is to support and engage students both at school and at home, and we're thrilled to partner with you in this learning journey. Thank you for your commitment to extend learning at home, and we look forward to what's ahead.